Monster Brick Reviews.
Here's a look at the Cockatiel building set. Here's the box. It does not say how many pieces are in it, and I looked at the product page and also could not find the number of pieces. If I had to guess, we're looking at maybe 600 pieces, something like that, if I had to guess. I don't think it's 1,000. I think it's north of 500, so that's my guess. There is an email address here in case you need to contact them for support, or maybe you might be missing a piece. They might be able to help you out. As you can see, the build is pretty good. It's 2 cockatiels, 1 yellow, 1 pink, and they are pretty solidly built. We'll see in the instructions, and some good part usage in order to get this kind of under plumage going with both of them. Very clever. And then, of course, it's got a little bit of a bouquet and a stand, and then each of these little perches that they're on can rotate slightly, which is nice. All right, and then it comes in multiple bags. These are all bag number 1. This is bag number 2, bag number 3, bag number 4. And then here are the instructions. It does come with this little card, and it's just like a cardstock card, like a business cardstock. And in the product photos, this bird here was holding it in its beak, so you could probably just slide it up in its beak and it could hold it for you. That's a clever addition. With the instructions, they're pretty standard. It's telling you here the bags 1 and 2 will give you the base and the yellow bird, and then 3 and 4 will build the pink bird as well as more of the base. And as far as the pacing of the instructions goes, it looks like they probably have double the amount of steps that Lego would put in their instructions. And so as a result, everything is slightly smaller than you would expect. So just keep that in mind. If you're a beginner builder, it might be a little bit more challenging because of the illustrations are a little bit smaller, but it probably won't be that huge of a deal because there's so many bright colors. But I do see some areas where they're doing a lot of the same color, and then that could cause somebody to get a little bit lost as they're building. What Lego does is, instead of having you build a lot of the same color, they'll put a couple of random colors in there to help you act as like milestones or guideposts to help you kind of keep track of where you are and where your pieces are. But it looks like they don't do that here. That's one of the reasons Lego is as good as they are. But this does a pretty good job of, at least in the design and the overall finished model, it's going to be a pretty good model, and it's going to be really solid. As you can see, as you're building up the bird, it's like fully built out, and it's going to be probably on the heavier side, which is a great thing to have in a model, is to have that heft to it. And good part usage also, like I mentioned before. As far as the parts go, they should be 100% compatible with Lego. The colors are good, and the parts are all familiar part shapes and designs. I only found one part that was new to me, and it's this one right here. It's this yellow piece. You can see it's like a 1x2 slope, and normally they are squared off on the bottom, but this one is rounded on the bottom. So that's unusual. I've never seen that before. It's kind of a welcome change. Almost feels like it could be a real Lego piece, which is cool. And as far as all the colors go, like I mentioned, they are really close to Lego colors. Oh, this one is unusual too. I don't know if I've seen that before. It looks like it's the end of a ball joint, but it's also got a pin on the end of it. So that I've never seen before. The reds are pretty good. A lot of times the red will end up being a little milky on the off-brand sets, so that's pretty good. And the yellow is pretty good. So the colors are going to pop. You're going to do pretty well. So if you were to ever take this apart, use it with the rest of your Lego collection or add to it, I think they're going to still be a really good match for the Lego parts that you're familiar with. All right, cool. I hope that look was useful. Thank you.